Good morning to all of you. Now, today we will start with the second chapter and some part of the third chapter also we will take for your revision. Okay, I hope you all are fine. Chapter 1 is prepared. Still all are not telling yes. And chapter 2, you started learning or not? Last week I have said to start learning your chapter number 2. Okay. Now, chapter 3 also completed. Good. All of you come with your videos and come with your board name. Okay. Rise and spread of Islam. In this chapter, basically you read about the rise and the spread of Islam. With the word you can understand about the Islam. You read in this chapter, rise and spread. Rise means what were the condition that gave a rise for the spread of a religion. Okay, and then other ways how after origination of this religion, how it spread far and wide from the area of the Mecca, Medina, how it spread for the very far areas, Syria, Turkey, and then Baghdad, many places it moved. That also we have discussed. Its impact. Basically, what was the impact of Islam? That is the very important part. Not only for the growth of the Islamic nation, with the rise of the Islam later time period, it has given a reflection over the European country. The Renaissance began because of the rise of Islam. So here is a great connectivity between the rise of Islam and then there were the new life for the European people. Because how they have given different subject knowledge to the Europe already we have discussed. Now we started solving the exercise work. In the exercise work, we have completed the first one, take the correct answer, and before it about the explain the term. Okay, now the third part is there. Fill in the blank. You can write in your copy. Be honest. Write number 1 answer. Is the holy book of the Muslim. Is the holy book of Muslim. Every religion is having the holy book. So what is the holy book of the Muslim?
Yes, Quran.
Quran. Okay. Now the next one, Prophet Muhammad preached that there is only one God dash. What he used to call the name of the God. Now, what he used to call?
Mashallah.
Allah. Okay. Umar Khayyam was also a great dash. Umar Khayyam was also a great. What he was? Ishita.
Ma'am, mathematician.
Mathematician. Okay. Now the next one, Arab monopoly of sea trade came to an end dash AD when they were expelled from Spain. Arab monopoly. Last week you read about the meaning of monopoly. Now what is the Arab monopoly? Now Ayush Kumar Upadhyay.
1492 AD.
1492 AD. This was the year when the Arabs uphold, one person uphold over the area. That monopoly was ended by the Spain. And in the 16th century, the Spain monopoly was ended by the Britain or England. And it resulted in a new era. What was the new era? Rise and the growth of the British Empire. That was the another important event. So every event is connected with the rest of the events. Okay. Now, Islam first came to dash through the Arab traders who brought Islam in India. Say Shreya. Right. This is from here. Arab. Islam first came to India through the trade.
Arab traders.
That is the through came to India. That is the answer. Okay. Now the next one. Dash and Omar spread dash beyond Arabia. Dash and dash spread Islam beyond Arabia. One you have to write. Now the next one. Say, sorry.
Abu Bakr.
Abu Bakr. Bakr, not Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr and Umar
And
spread dash beyond Arabia, Islam. Okay. Now, the next we are having right true or false. True or false. Number one is Muslim accepted Jesus Christ as Son of God.
it's false.
It is false because Jesus Christ accepted as Son of God by Christians. Prophet Muhammad encouraged idol worship. Encourage the idol worship. Huh? He said to pray idol. Say Samar. It is true or false. It is false. What he said? Which worship he said?
Maybe sir.
Suppose you don't think that only your fill in the blanks is the part of fill in the blank. It can be asked in the another way in the question. How will you manage? Say why this statement is false.
Miss, because
Say
Miss,
why this statement is false. A general question I am asking. Shreya Bhardwaj, let me see once. Why this statement is wrong? Prophet Muhammad encouraged the idol worship. He said to do the idol worship. Now, whose turn? Say your answer.
Ma'am, because Prophet Muhammad has said that idol worship is a sin.
Yes, he said idol worship is a sin. So according to his teaching that we should not worship the idol. The process does led to the intermingling of the Arab and European culture. Aditi Tripathi.
True.
It is true that intermingling started from here. That was the impact of Islam. The Indian astronomy was greatly influenced the Arab people. The Indian astronomy greatly influenced the Arab people.
Good morning, ma'am.
Monik, say answer directly.
Ma'am, could you please repeat the question?
The Indian astronomy was greatly influenced the Arab people.
Ma'am, it's true.
It is true. How? How they have improved the Arabian people? How they influenced? See, give this answer. Other questions are also there.
Ma'am, the Arabs borrowed the concept of zero from the Indians only.
Zero.
And ma'am, there were many subjects of math and science, and many books of Indian language were translated into Arabic by the Arabs to learn.
Okay, this is true. The mathematics and rest of the activities there. Harun al-Rashid belonged to the Umayyad dynasty. It is true or false?
False.
It is false. Which dynasty?
Miss Umar dynasty.
Say it loudly. Which dynasty? That is the Abbasid dynasty. Okay. Now the next one. Indian as well as Arab gained a lot of from each other with exchange of ideas and learning. India and Arabs.
True.
Say
True.
okay. Now the next one, match the following. Islam. What will be the match for the Islam?
Miss submission of God.
Submission to God. Submission to God. Okay. Now the next question has. See, in your all the exercise work, it is connected with your main question answer. So here it is given the next one, Hajj. What is Hajj? Say loudly. No, it is not coming properly. No one is able to understand.
Miss pilgrimage to Mecca.
That is the pilgrimage to Mecca. Two
Mecca.
places are important for Prophet Muhammad. One is Mecca and one is Medina. Why? Mecca and Medina, two places are important. Why it is important for Prophet Muhammad? What is the reason behind it? Say, Geetika. Why it is important? I don't know when someone's term is coming, why it is not coming in the proper. Shubh Agarwal, say. Shubh Agarwal.
Miss Mecca and Medina was the holiest place of the Muslims.
Why it is holiest place? Why it is holiest place? That is my question. They both are the holiest place, but why it is holiest? That is my question. See, Mecca is the place where Prophet Muhammad was born, and Medina was the place where he imparted his teachings. Both are important because one place is born and one place imparted the teaching, and later on once again he came in Mecca, and there second time he was welcomed with his teaching. And it became the holiest place because in Medina he was having the last breath, and then in Medina only there is the place of his burial. So that's why Mecca is the place where Kaaba, one big stone, is there. So those who are visiting the Mecca, they are visiting the Medina also to complete their journey. All the religions, they are having certain norms for the journey, and that's why they are doing. Okay. Now, Abbas said, say Kaushiki.
Miss Shia sect.
Abbas said, Shia said. Okay, House of Wisdom, Apurva.
Baghdad.
Baghdad. Okay. And now the next one, it is given about the Rubaiyat. What was the Rubaiyat? Ishta? Poetry. Okay. Now we are having the next part. Name the first four caliphs. Who were the first four caliphs? Four caliph name just now in your another places. Varuna, in another places also two names you have. So like this way, when you started remembering the things, recall first, learn your explain the terms, then about the tick and fill in the blanks, write true and false. Because these concept is clear, at least in your answer you are able to write. And very important thing, my suggestion, here you answer. Varuna, wait here. Here you have to write the 5 answer. When short question answer will be, you have to write 5 question answer, and detail you have to write 6. So when you will write count, you have completed all or not. Okay. You have completed all or not. In that condition only you can take it. Now say Varna.
Well, the first four caliphs are Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, and Ali.
Abu Bakr, Omar, Usman, and Ali. They were the
Ali.
first 4 caliphs. Okay, thank you. Now, the next question, name the 2 sect of Muslim. 2 sect of Muslim. Every religion is having the sect because some ideas are changed. About the Islam, the concept of the family member, the people had the changed ideas. So that's why they are having the 2 sect later on. That was the belief of the people.
The Shia and Sunni were the two sects of the Muslims.
Shia and Sunni. Okay. Now the next one, what subject were the Muslim scholar taught? Here they are asking about the subject. What were the subject?
Muslim scholars taught various subjects like mathematics, physics, chemistry, medicine, astronomy, and astrology.
Yes, many subjects you are also learning in your class. So remember those subjects which you are learning. Attempt all the question answer. Please do not leave anything in your question paper. Whatever is asked, write your answer, whatever you are having the knowledge. Okay? And be honest while writing your examination. Okay. Now, the next one, it is given. From where did the Arab borrow the concept of decimal system and zero. Concept of decimal and zero. Concept of decimal and zero, very simple answer. Say,
Ma'am, from India, Arabs borrow the concept of decimal and zero.
yes. Now the next one, mention the contribution of Arabs in the field of mathematics. In the field of mathematics. Now, Harsh Kumar. Say Anand Pandey.
Arab established a position of the state from Indian mathematicians.
Mention the contribution of Arabs in the field of mathematics. Once more, you say this answer.
Arab established position of state from Indian
Stars
mathematicians.
with help of the Indian mathematician. Okay. Now the next question is there. How did the Arabs enrich the field of science? Shaurya Mishra. How did the Arabs enrich the field of science? Shaurya Mishra.
Yes, sir.
Say the answer. Say. Otherwise, next person. Whose name is coming later on, they are not shown here. Some more names should come. No, I have asked everyone to prepare and come. How did the Arab enrich the field of science?
The Arabs learned the science knowledge from Indian and Greek scientists and applied in their own ways.
Okay. Now the detailed question answers are there. 5 are there. Write about the life and teachings of Prophet Muhammad in detail. See children, here 2 things you have to write. One is the life. Another one is teachings. When you are writing about the life, that time you have to write about his birth until the journey of the meditation as Muhammad to become the Prophet Muhammad. In summarized way, your standard is class 7th, but your concept should be clear. When he was born, where he was born, what was his family condition, and how, what motivation was behind him that he was motivated for the meditation. It happened in India with the Buddha and Mahavira. About the Jesus also you read in the chapter. And now here you are reading about the Prophet Muhammad. So some common points are there. Maybe 2 of them, Buddha and Mahavira, they were the royal prince. but here they were the common people. But they came for the purpose because of the society and all. So this you have to discuss in summarized way. And teaching means what was the important teaching, what they asked to the people to do for the benefit of themselves and for the entire society. This is the main purpose of your question. So you have to understand the question. Suppose if you are writing only life and you are not writing the teaching, in that condition you will lose the half mark. This, okay, suppose any sign, suppose question is 5 marks for life and teaching of any person. Any person, or like this way, if the questions are there, you have to check how many parts of the question. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the detailed question answer. Are you able to understand how many parts are there? And in that condition, see, in your name, only your name should come. Otherwise, you will be out of the class. Okay. When all the things are coming, you will be out of the section for the time period, all the time. So here it is given about the, suppose any question will come, if it is having the 2 part, it will be 2 and half. And if it is 4 part, like this way, division of the question will be held. Maybe in the 1 like this way, division will be there, 1 4 like this. Okay, if 3 part is there, then it will be divided into the 3. Okay, so please check it. So now the first question, life and teaching. Yes, Shaurya Mishra, you are unmute. You are mute, so here you can give your answer. Where are you, Shaurya? Shaurya Mishra. Say the answer. The life and teachings of Prophet Muhammad. Life and teaching of Prophet. Say Kaushiki.
Life of Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad was born in about 570 AD in Makkah in the city of Arabia. He lost his parents at a young age and was brought up by his uncle and had a very tough life. He spent his early life as a merchant. It was at the age of 40 Muhammad went into a deep trance while he sat meditating in a solarity cave and realized that there is only one God, Allah. Teaching of Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad preached that there is only one God, Allah. He told people that ideal worship is a sin and advised them to surrender to God, live an honest life, and give alms to the poor.
Okay. This is about the Prophet Muhammad. Okay. Now,
Ma'am, you have also unmuted me.
now the next one, Manya, it is given. What are the 5 duties which a Muslim should perform? It is the 5 duties. Directly it is asked. Directly it is asked. Say Manya.
The 5 duties that Muslims should perform are faith in God, Allah, and Prophet Muhammad as their apostle of God. Salat or prayer. Every Muslim must pray 5 times in a day. Zakat or purification. Every Muslim must give alms to poor and the needy. Fourth is swam or fasting. Every Muslim should fast at dawn to dusk in the month of Ramzan. And fifth is Hajj. Every Muslim
As
should
5 it
visit.
is given about the teachings of, that is the every Muslim. They have to go through for the 5 teachings. Means this 5 teaching they have to follow in their life. That is very important. So this 5 teachings you have to remember. Okay. Now the next question we are having, write a short note on the spread of Islam. In this question, one question is here. First question is having the 2 part, life and teaching. Second question directly it is asked about the 5 duties. Now third question they are asking, write a short note on the spread of Islam. Here also the question is, you have to understand what they are asking, spread of Islam. This part is a part of your question. How? After the birth, life of Prophet Muhammad, who carried the teaching, because a preacher will live for the certain year. Afterward, the many other people, they will carry the message for one place to another place. Like earlier you read about the Jesus, his disciple, then King Constantine. Like this way, many people, they had given their contribution for the spreading of the Christianity. About last year, you read about the Buddhism and Jainism. There were the support of the rulers, and in the Buddhism, they too have the pattern of the monastery like the Christianity. So in such way, their teachings reached far and wide. What happened with Islam? By whom? The Islamic teachings from the side of the Arabia, it reached even in the European country, and rest and other places people started converting themselves with the teaching of the Islam. So how it happened, that you have to discuss here with the few important points. Okay, not many points are there, but few important points is given in the support of your answer. Now, who will give this answer? Ananya?
Miss, I can tell. Miss, I can tell.
Ananya? Ananya Acharya.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good morning. Say the answer.
Prophet Muhammad became the religious and political head of the whole of Arabia before his death. His successors were known as caliphs, became the political and religious head of the Muslim community. Under the leadership of caliphs, Muslim armies conquered various territories in West Asia like Syria, Palestine, Persia, and Egypt, and reached the western part of the Europe across the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay. Now, here the next person, one more person was speaking, that one who. Between one more voice has come. Now, the next question is, write about the Muslim contribution in the field of science, mathematics and literature in Europe. What is the question here? Already it is described. Once again you understand. Write about the Muslim contribution. Now your heading is its impact. Your heading is its impact. So impact, basically in this chapter we read about the European country. Which place? European country. What was the great impact which we read here? Okay, so here we have to describe with the 3 points. What are the 3 points? Science, mathematics, and then the third one is the literature. 3 it is given here. Literature. So 3 topics are there. You have to discuss about it. Not all. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ojit Bhattacharya.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, say this answer.
First is science. Many science laboratories were built by the Muslim scholars when in the time period of many science subjects were taught, chemistry, physics, medicines were taught. Number 2, the scientific method itself. Ibn al-Haytham, a great Muslim scientist. Number 3, Al-Razi, and Al-Razi was the great physician. And number 2, the mathematics. Umar Khayyam and Al-Biruni.
Okay, mathematician. You read in the fill in the blanks also. This name.
Umar Khayyam and Al-Biruni were the great mathematicians. Number 3, the Europeans replaced their numbers with the Arab, their clumsy Roman numbers 1, 2, 3 with the Arab Roman numbers. Number 3, literature. Many literary books like Shahnama, written by Firdausi, the Arabian Nights, the Evergreen Tales of Adventure, were the great works of those times.
Good. Last week I said no, I will ask any one of you random also. So be ready. Okay. Now the last question. Write on India and the Arab. Here you have to write about the relationship, not only the field of the math and science, many other ways how we were related with Arab. Because in India 712, the Arab invasion started first. 200 years they learned from India. Later on, they had another attack, that was the attack of the Turks. The next chapter is related with Turkish invasions. And 2 invasions are very important. That was Mahmud of Ghazni and then second one, Muhammad Ghori. They really brought a turning point in the Indian history. Okay, so now we will start with the last question.
Good morning, Miss.
Your answer.
Arab people, especially Caliph, like Harun al-Bad and al-Biruni, show interest in Indian science and mathematics. Constantine was translated into Arabic by Persian. Many medicine books were translated into Arabic by them.
Okay. So any point is left in between, children? Any point is left? Say Harshita.
Many medical treatises like Sushruta and Charaka were translated in Arabic language,
The book
and
of
Arabs
Sushruta and Charaka.
Yes, ma'am.
Translated
And
in
one more
Arabic.
point is left.
One more point, say.
Arabs established the position of a star with help from Indian mathematicians.
Yes, we discussed already. They used to go in Karma. They were the traders. Their place was in the desert area. So daytime, they were taking the rest, and during the night, they were having the journey. So whatever they have learned, one important point related with the Arab people, even in India, Arab or the Turkish people, they came as the purpose of invasion for the purpose of money and wealth, and even they spread Islam in our country. But positive point within the Arabian people, they were the learner also. This you have to remember. One hand they carried with the sword, another hand they hold it with the pen. This is very important and significant point for all of us. Because today also the Arabian culture is in the different in compare of the European culture. Today also they do not stop their journey. Still they are in the process of learning, because art and architecture, dome, vault, minaret, these they have imparted to European people. Then the panels of the window panel, glass and another work added by the European people. So in such way, every field, whatever they have learned from another country, whatever they learn from India, they once again applied in their own ways. Why? Because they were having the another character, because they were related with the moon and the star. They were compelled to move for the night journeys. And this was the greatness. They brought a distinct culture. Today also their culture is different. They are modern, but with their distinct culture. This is very important point. We must learn with these people. When you will read in the history, maybe some points will come that will be not good for listening or telling, because that maybe sometime people are related with the religious sentiment. But you should check what is the good point in all these things. So Arab people, they were the people when they converted themselves with the teaching of Islam, they started spreading this message far and wide. And same time they collected the knowledge of another places, and later on they absorbed in their own place, and Baghdad became the center. Many library books, everything was established and translation. Even in India, they attacked, but they invited the Indian scholar in their own country. And after Arab, when they connected with the European people, they had changed their life. So presently, Europe, whatever they are, because of the Arabian people. Okay, now we will have the next heading, the Turkish invasion. Some point I will discuss with you, time is less. That is the Mahmud of Ghazni, Muhammad Ghuri. They were the Turk people of the Central Asia. Mahmud of Ghazni was very powerful person. In India, he attacked. He did not crown himself, otherwise he considered as the first Muslim Sultan of our country. He had the purpose of money and wealth and spread about the knowledge of Islam. Along with him, even he was the person, was the great determination in Indian history. In our lifetime period, we are getting encouragement with the work of the Mahmud of Ghazni. 17 times his attack over the temple of Somnath. Today also this temple is very important temple as one of the Jyotirling of the Hindus. Related with the Lord Shiva, it is said that once due to the curse over the moon, he had the sum of the recall of mantra, and that time he placed the linga of Shiva, and then this place in Hindi, that the one synonym of the moon, that is known as Som. So this place is known as Somnath. Very beautiful temple when it was constructed, very rich temple, and that was attraction for the Mahmud of Ghazni. With that attraction, he attacked over the temple 16 times. He had the failure attempt. 17 times he was successful. And it resulted 25 years he spent for this journey, and then he left our country, but in his own place. What he has done the work as? What he has done the work? He did many important work at his place. Say Manya, what he has done? Because one question answer is also there.
Ma'am, what question are you asking?
Say loudly, beta, your voice is not coming.
Ma'am?
Your voice is not coming.
Ma'am?
Now it is coming. Say.
Ma'am, what is your question?
My question, what he has done after taking money and wealth from our country?
He has beautified Ghazni and by many gardens, and he has also made many of the schools so that the Muslim people, his country peoples, they also can learn.
Okay. So, Miss, here important point from India. He has collected the money and wealth, but in his own country, what he has done? He imparted the knowledge, established the university, library, focused with the upcoming generation. This is the very important work, and even decorated his city. Later on, he returned back, and then it is said, after his death, before his death, the area of the Ghor, it was under his control. So later on it released like other state which was the part of Ghazni because his successors were weak. And then Muhammad Ghori, who was inspired with the journey and the bravery of Mahmud of Ghazni. He thought if Mahmud of Ghazni can attack over India, why should I not? And then that inspiration he came to India. His purpose was to have an empire over India, money and wealth, of course, but to establish a Muslim rule over India. He was also determined, and that determination resulted into the two battle of Tarim. Important ruler Prithviraj Chauhan. A mighty ruler was defeated by an ordinary soldier. So that time our weaknesses, that is telling that we should be strong all the time. And then establishment of the Islamic rule over India, which was lasted or replaced by the British rule as a central power. And after the British rule, we are having the independent India without any ruler. Now today we are the secular democratic republic form of government. So in such way, we have to check one or two more points and then exercise work. Okay, learn and come children.